Hello, everybody. Welcome to the car scenario review for the Point of No Return scenario, which is like the 6th scenario in the Dream Eaters full campaign, 3rd in the companion side. In this one...
I believe it's called the Waking side, Justin.
Waking side. I've heard of companion side in the Arkham, in the official description.
I've seen lots of Waking, but...
Waking... You know, they do eventually fall.
It's the boring half.
Yeah, it's the boring half. In this one, you team up with Richard Upton Pickman and you go find the Sea of Pitch where there's some spooky spiders, and then eventually you get to the point you need to go to. Yeah. What do we think of the theme of this one?
Depends what you mean by theme.
4. I like going around it feels like a dark, dingy space where there's ghouls, and I like the theme of getting your ghoul gang together and being
yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, ghoul gang.
If that's the theme, yeah, that's.
Yeah,
I do think there's a lot of things that this does really well. The ghoul gang,
we run it very well in that we haven't had to deal with the dole, but I imagine having the dole jump around and being hunted by it would be very scary.
Yeah. When you get to the Sea of Pitch as well, you just feel like you're in this dirty, dark place, which is really nice. And especially as well because you don't know what you're going to flip into. Kind of makes it a little bit like you're spookily exploring someplace that's
I think this is one where the art actually contributes a ton.
I agree.
Well, yeah, most of it isn't reused.
Actually, no, I give this one like a 4.5. This one is like...
This one is pretty sick.
I'm kind of more on a 4. I don't know why, but when you said 4, I was like, yes, and I can't be swayed further, but...
Ghoul gang.
Ghoul gang is good. And there's also not a lot of nice stuff as well, like the Gugs hate the ghoul, the ghasts.
Yeah.
There's the war there.
There's like the sentinel, the guy who's watching the Gug place, and he just shows up when you get there. Yeah. But if you're careful, you can like sneak up on him.
Yeah. What do you think, Bryn?
No, I think this one's pretty good. I'm pretty okay with giving it a 4.
Sure. I think a 4.25 I think accurately sums that up for us, but it is a very thematic scenario.
Yeah, if we were capable of using fractions beyond 1/2.
Yeah. Do we think it's fun?
I like this one.
Yeah, I'd say like 3.5.
To me, it's personally a 2.5. I don't think it's that fun. It's kind of like the theme is better than the scenario. And that last little bit, even though it is more well-balanced than some of the other stuff, it is very similar to the effects that happen when you're like going down the stairs in the thing. Like, it does balance itself out much better, but like that was just, it was more fun because of how we were reacting to it, but from gameplay-wise, I thought it was pretty bad. I'd settle for a 3, though. I think 3 is fair.
My personal rating is 3.5. I would also say 3, but like Ghoul Gang pushes up that extra half point. But it's
that part is fun.
It is really fun, like just roaming around and like it's another one of those ones where like exploring and experiencing the theme of it, I think, is very fun.
What do you think, Brent?
Yeah, no, I'd give this one a 3.
Cool. Let's go with 3. Which is actually perfect. So we got 2.5, 3.5, and 3. Russell, shut up. You're fine. I believe in you. You'll be okay.
Dad, I'm starving.
Is this one difficult?
It can be.
Like a 3.5.
Yeah, I think it can be difficult.
I do think that like we've I trend more to a 3.5, I guess, speculatively, because I think we've gotten very lucky with not having interactive duel too much.
Yeah.
Like, that could be pretty brutal if you're trying to get those clues and you just get hammered by it twice in a row and you're like,
We also did have a very good team, of investigators for our recent playthrough. Our first one, we struggled a bit. I think we did walk away with a win, but it was closer.
Yeah.
I think it's not crazy difficult, but it is well above average difficulty to get through it. Because the Gugs are tough. If you're not ready for them, like they'll and then the spiders show up later, and like there's some tricky spider enemies.
Yeah, like the sentinel who sits there and he's just like, you can't even evade him forever, right?
Yeah. That's really like punishing, especially because like in our last game, having the 2 of us there, it would kill you. Right? Like so we had to be like fast. You had to strike it differently, which makes it so that you can't think of it like a traditional combat scenario with an enemy, which is nice.
This is also one of the ones that you have to like, it's very relevant that after they attack you, they're ready.
Yep.
Because he actually still does the same amount of damage as the other Gug does. Just
differently.
Like, worse for you.
I can get this boy on screen as well. So this is the dude. He's a big dude. Gugs are cool, though. I love Gugs.
This is Sentinel we were talking about. But he's worth a victory, so he has to die.
He has to die.
Yeah.
That's the rules.
But otherwise, he does stay in the city, so if you really just want to be like, no, it's like, we're done in the city of Gugs. We're
There's
never
good
coming
stuff going
back.
on to see a Gug though, so
Yeah.
if I remember correctly. What's on there? So
That's the other side of that is where the Gug Sentinel shows up. That's the other side.
Yeah.
that's it?
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
when
it's
you
got
when you
victory
when you
on it,
move
right?
in, you gotta flip it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get like 2 victory out of it if you kill him and get the clues off there. The 2 shroud, 3
Oh
clues.
yeah, and it's hard to say no to victory.
Yeah.
It is.
Some other things that are before we get to the overall, some other things that are fun is that there's the latch that leads to the woods,
Yep, that's a nice
which is
little.
a nice little callback. If you only show someone half of the campaign and you're only doing this half, they'll be like,
Yeah.
why do I care about this dumb hatch?
And then you play it again, they're like,
Yeah. Or they just never play it again and they're like, they'll just
Yeah.
hold it over your head like, why did you show me that dumb hatch?
yeah.
Anyways,
Overall, I give this one like 3.5.
yeah, I think 3.5 is fine.
This one, like, I enjoy
Yeah.
playing it when both times I play it, I've enjoyed it. I'm not super excited about it. I'm not like, yeah, I really want to play this one, but I'm like, yeah.
I'd go more to a 3, but I think 3.5 it's fair.
Yeah.
Bryn, I give it a 1.
Yeah.
Fuck this one. I tried to find things, and all they did was tell me to shuffle all the cards and try again.
Yeah.
That is like a little unfun, but that was also
No.
like very unlikely.
Yeah,
Because is there only one of them that shuffles, or is there 2?
There's like one that does that, one that spawns a spider on you, one that like hurts you, and then the one you're looking for.
As I said though, that even though the mechanic is kind of
Yeah, no,
unfun,
it's
it
good.
is balanced much better. The fact that you don't actually, so at a certain
It
point,
doesn't reset the clues on the locations.
exactly. That would be like, that would be an
Yeah,
argument.
like eventually you're just like, I'll just flip them all the time.
That's how we find like a different way out of the underworld.
Yes.
To get the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them lets you look at the other side of a card.
Bryn just hit it 3 times. That's
Yeah.
so
One of them
funny.
shuffles them all. One of them is spider.
That does make it a bit better than for me
And
in
one of
terms of
them
fun.
is the setter
because-
of the sea. Yeah, like it was just incredibly unlucky,
Unlucky,
that
yeah.
he hit that
And
one.
as I said, it is balanced really well. Yeah. Yeah, I think this one is better than the unnameable one. I think
like if I could just like an easy way to describe this one is above average.
Yeah. All right. What do you guys think of this scenario? Let us know in the comments below. We'll see you guys for the next review, which should be a week from now. Have a good one, and as always, GG's.